Hello guys. I do hope I find you well. I do hope I find you well today. Good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching us from, depending on what time you're going to see this video, guys. But I'm so excited, I'm so hopeful as usual as I come to you, as I speak to you, as I share with you the different pathways, the different routes in which people are moving, are still migrating abroad, are still moving abroad. Guys, if you're watching us for the first time, here we do talk about life abroad, moving abroad, everything to do with work opportunities, the social side of things, the financial side of things. We are all about growth and success as a community, as a unit, as women, as Africans, as people in general. So we are about growth together. So that's why we are so passionate about sharing opportunities, passionate about bringing to you the stories, the success stories that we witness and that we are privileged to come across. So guys, that's what we do here if you're watching us for the first time. And if you're a returning follower, a returning subscriber, thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for all that you do for us. It means a lot when you do come here and watch us, when you do come and engage with us and share our videos and all that we do. Guys, we do appreciate you. We do appreciate your love. Guys, today I'm going to give you a rundown of the different opportunities, different ways that I've seen and actually heard people moving abroad. I'm not going to be too specific about which country to, but as you all know, I love to talk about the UK because that's where I am. And I do love to talk about the K visa because that's the same visa I came with 2 years ago. So I haven't been in the country that long, but you know, that does not stop us from sharing the little knowledge that we have, because we do care about our communities, because we do care about the people that we left back home, and we do feel there is an equal opportunity for everybody. There is like plenty of opportunities for our people. That's why we talk about these things here. So guys, the first pathway I want to talk about is the care visa, because everybody is talking about the care visa, is still talking, is still keen. One of the things that I want to say today is that pathway is still open. People are still coming. COSs are still coming out. Of course, there have been changes. I think I did a video some time ago on the various changes that have been in effect, but the visa is still there. The pathway is still open, and people are still coming in. So it's another opportunity in which people are coming. One of the things that I always love to say and share is the fact that, guys, speaking from what I see every day, speaking from what we hear every day and what we witness every day, these opportunities will always be there because there is shortage. There is serious shortage. So guys, if you are thinking about coming abroad, if you're thinking about coming to the UK as a care worker on a care visa, the opportunity is still open. Maybe some of the things that you can actually do for you to be eligible for that's NOC code, which is eligible maybe for you to bring dependents or for you to bring your family, is maybe you need extra skills so that you do apply maybe for a higher grade, which is 6145. That one, it allows you to bring your dependents. But if you're just looking at just moving abroad on your own, then definitely continue pursuing the care worker visa. It's still open. People are still coming. Companies are still recruiting. So you just have to be always active on Indeed, always be active in, there is groups, there is communities out there where people actually do share links. So be on the lookout for these things. We do see these opportunities. So continue on that pathway, continue believing, and continue working on your journey. One of the things that I love to say, and the experience that I love to share always, is the fact that it took me nearly 2 years for me to come on a care worker visa. And it took me 5 years for me to move abroad. From 5 years back, I'd been trying different routes, different pathways. I think I said this. I'm not going to go into detail today in the interest of time, because we want to get into other pathways and other things as well. So the pathway is still open. People are still coming. The second one that I want to talk about is people are still coming through sponsorships via butcheries. Butcheries are actually, there are companies who actually run butcheries in this country, and they do offer sponsorship. A lot of people have come through that pathway. But what is it that you need for you to be eligible for that? Most companies that have been doing that have got an age limit. And most of these companies that have been actually doing that, they do require you to have certain skills, meat processing skills. So it's one of the things that you can actually work on if you do feel it's something that you want to pursue. If you feel it's for you, it's something that you need to be on the lookout for. why I chose to speak about it today is just today on Indeed, I saw there's a company on Indeed which actually is offering that pathway. So it's something that you can actually look into. I will just quickly look at my laptop and see if I can bring that up, because I love to talk about things and show people, so that at least everybody stand that chance, at least everybody can actually believe, okay, these things are actually happening. So I want to look at an opportunity I saw about a butchery which is recruiting and is offering sponsorship. So on there, if you do go there, you will see a couple of things there, the requirements and things that you can actually do if you feel it's for you. If you do feel it's for you, then you can actually start maybe working on that as well. So it's I've seen from last year people were coming through that opportunity. Of course, companies do differ. A lot of companies have got different requirements, different this and that. So it will be up to you as an individual to see what you want to work on, what you want to focus on as well. So there is a lot that you can actually do behind the scenes. There's a lot that you can actually do. I'm trying to bring up my stuff, guys. I am trying. If I do manage, I'll be able to show you, but if I don't manage, I can always share later on, guys. I don't want this this to deter me from saying what I want to say today. Another opportunity also that I want to talk about today, I'm just sharing at random the different opportunities, and then the onus is on you to go and look at the options and see what you're eligible for, what you want to pursue as a person, as an individual, because this whole abroad journey, it's something personal. It's something that you got to believe in. It's something that you got to commit to. It's something that you should be willing to work on. So I'm just giving a rundown of the different opportunities, different pathways. I've started with those low skill opportunities. I've said people are still coming on a care visa. It doesn't require much. We've been talking about it. A lot of people know about it. I've spoken about opportunities in the butcheries. People have been coming and people are still coming through that route as well. So I've started with the low scale opportunities in which people can actually come. The other thing that I want to talk about as well, I've written these things down here. I've actually come across a few people who've actually come on a visa where these people are working in ships, where they are repairing ships. They do all sorts. I'm just giving you a hint. I'm just giving you an insight so that you go on the internet and you do your research. I've now come across a few people who have actually come on that pathway. So it's something that is happening. It's so unfortunate that I haven't actually had a chance to go right on the internet and seen an opportunity. But the first two I've spoken about, people have actually come and I've actually seen opportunities on Indeed. But people are actually coming to repair ships. And mostly this is happening in Scotland, in the coastal area, Scotland, Southampton. People are actually coming from abroad. And mostly it's been people who are in South Africa. So if someone knows about that opportunity, you can actually put it in the comments. And I'm hoping and trusting that I will be able to speak to someone soon. Now that I've spoken about it, I'll go and pursue and see if I can actually find more, or if I can actually bring someone on this platform where they can share this opportunity. But it's been ongoing for quite some time now. I also know a few people have been coming on a trades visa as well. If you're a trade person, mostly the people that I've seen are people who did boiler making, people who did sheet metal work, people that did welding. Those people have been coming to this country, to the UK. People have been coming to the UK and they've been sponsored with their companies. These people do have very nice packages. So if you know a boiler maker, if you're a boiler maker, if you know a trades person, if you know a sheet metal person or a welder, and they are wanting to move to the UK, those are some of the opportunities that they need to be looking at. If you do know those people, then just tell them to be on the lookout about the requirements and things like that. Guys, I'm just going to just quickly come off this video just shortly. I'm coming back. Just 1 second. Guys, I'm back. I'm so sorry about that, but I'm back now. So guys, if you're joining us, we are talking about the various opportunities, the various ways in which people are actually moving to the diaspora. Why we love to talk about that is because there's always seasons. I don't know what happens, but sometimes it's on a high, sometimes it goes on a low, and people are losing interest, people are losing hope. But speaking from here where I am, I do see opportunities every day. I still see that window of opportunity is there. And if you do feel that life in the diaspora, life in the UK is for you, then you should be on the lookout, you should be working on these things. I do love to be honest enough to say, guys, these things do not come so easy. These things will take your time. These things will take your attention. These things will take your effort. These things will take your money. No wonder why I always love to say, if you do feel it's for you, then you invest your time, you invest your energy, you invest your finances into it. They don't come so easy. They don't come so easy. I think I did a video a few weeks ago. Guys, I do encourage people to go and watch the videos that I've done before. Why do I love to say that? It's because I've explained what it took me to be on that journey, and I don't want it to be so repetitive, because other people also who have been following us, thank you so much for the support and the love. They do want to hear different things. They want to hear more. But here we are here to give hope, to give inspiration, to encourage people, to say there is life in the diaspora. We're not saying we are there yet. I always love to say this. I'm so honest about it, to say I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I used to be. It's work in progress. There is work that we need to put in. I think I put out a post earlier where I said, okay, now that we're here, what's next? What is it that we can do? What sort of opportunities can we be on the lookout for now that we are here in the UK? So it's always a continuous journey. There has to be continuation. It's not like when you come here and then everything is all set for you, everything, the job is done. No, it's one thing to come here, and then another thing that you do when you get here, what you choose to do, what you choose to pursue, what you choose to associate yourself with will determine whether you're going to be successful or you're going to fail at it. So we continue with these conversations. We continue to inspire people. And I've just been feeling like, okay, lately I've been talking to people that are already here. I've been addressing people, opportunities for people that are already here. That's why I say today, I'll come here and I'll share with my people that are still abroad, people that are still overseas, and say, guys, hope is not lost. People are still coming. Companies are still recruiting. You just have to keep knocking on doors. You just need to keep on perfecting whatever that you've been doing, perfecting your skills, perfecting that CV, perfecting that personal statement. Do not lose hope. Do not lose hope at all. I've seen people that came and they were in their 40s. I've seen people that came and they were in their 50s. So don't look at yourself and say, I'm 40, I'm old, the diaspora is not for me. It is for you. It is for you. I was reading today somewhere where it says now retirement age in the UK has been upped from 65 to 67. So you can imagine, if you're 40 now, how many years have you got to work? So it's all in the mind. It's all in the mind. For some people, moving abroad for 1 year will be enough for them, will be enough to set up whatever that they want to set up. Sometimes it's not all about work. It's not all about money. Sometimes it's about opportunities. Sometimes it's about exposure. Sometimes it's about systems. I loved a statement that was said by Mr. Justice Nyagatawa. I'll continue talking about him because he's got a summit going on, in a property investment summit coming up on the 7th of September. If you are close to Milton Keynes, if you're somewhere close to, and you're not doing anything that day, it's worth attending. He said, we get into these opportunities to study the system. So for you to study a system, for you to study a certain way in which people do things, you don't need 20 years. You need the right mindset. You need the right information. You need the right, the right environment where you are challenged to think that way. So that's part and parcel of what we do here, where we say it doesn't matter how old you are, but when you have the right intentions, when you have the right focus, you will achieve things. Time is no factor. So guys, I will continue with the opportunities. Today, I'm just going to give people a rundown of the different ways in which they can actually move abroad. So I had spoken about trades. People are coming, trades. One of the things that I'm so sure of, and I've seen people people from where we come from come is through boiler making, welding, sheet metal work. Those people are coming to the UK. And I think they're the very same people who are in the coastal areas and they're doing repair works in the ships, in the, they call them rigs. So that's what those people do. They do work in, it's called rigging. But I do hope, I will be able to bring someone here that can actually share. I love people that share. If you know somebody who is keen on sharing, if you are that somebody who are keen on sharing, guys, this platform is for that. Because we want to inspire as many people as we can. We want as many people as we can to come over because there is opportunities enough for everybody. There is opportunities enough for everybody. So I'll go on to talk about, there are people actually going on a general worker visa. The island opportunity is still open. People are going to island. People are going to island as we speak. People are going to work in farms. People are going to work in care. People are going to work in teaching. People are doing all sorts. Island is open at the minute. Island is open. Pursue those opportunities, guys. Pursue those opportunities. We are seeing people going every day. So it's about time that we shift our focus from just saying, I want to go to the UK. Probably the UK is not for you. Maybe the UK does not suit your dynamics. But there are different opportunities. What we just want is if you feel moving to the diaspora is for you, then those are some of the things that you need to be pursuing. People are targeting Ireland at the minute. It just got a very flexible visa system, quite different from the UK one. So people are moving there. So it's something that you may need to look into. I know somebody could be saying I'd prepared for UK, but guys, on this platform, we're all about the mindset. We're all about shifting. If this one is not working, you move to that one. Don't be too rigid to say, okay, I done my IELTS UK VI, now what am I going to do? You can redo it again and move. At the end of the day, what we want is for you to fulfill those dreams of yours. Like I said to you, I tried 5 different countries, 5 different visa routes, 5 different migration routes. So nothing should stop you and say, well, I had actually planned for moving to the UK on a care visa, so I can't pursue other things. There is that visa for teachers. Teachers are on demand at the minute. Teachers are moving to Ireland. Teachers are coming to the UK. Teachers are moving to New Zealand. A big shout out to Taffy. Taffy, she shares a lot about teaching. Guys, on this platform, when we do see somebody who is doing something, who is talking about opportunities, we hype them. Go and follow Taffy. If you're a teacher or if you know a teacher, go and follow Taffy. She talks a lot about teaching opportunities for Ireland, teaching opportunities for New Zealand. I do know personally people that actually moved through that route. So it's still open. If you know a teacher, let's not be too focused or too engrossed to say, well, Flo, she went on a care visa. Yes, that was me. But there are other opportunities that we need to pursue, that we need to capitalize on. You too can do that as well. People are moving to New Zealand as we speak a lot. I've seen on Taffy's platform a lot of opportunities. As soon as I finish this video, I'm going to tag Taffy. I also want, if you know anybody that's sharing opportunities on a certain country, people moving, let's share, guys. As a community, let's normalize sharing because we want our people to just, occupy those spaces. That's what we are about. Things are tough at the minute. You see everything that's happening in South Africa to our people. So when we do see opportunities, we are quite touched. We are serious about people maximizing on opportunities. That's why we do what we do here. That's why we come here every day. It's not like we come here and we want to play. We come here because we relate with what's happening to everybody. We were in those shoes. We were in that situation that you think, well, I'm in this situation. We haven't forgotten about you. That's why we love to share. Guys, I'll give a big shout out to Koma Derek Mukoko. I love you so much. I love you so much. I love you. I love you, you and Faye. Thank you so much for being those trailblazers. I'll give you a minute to shout out to you. You made us believe everything that you did. Sometimes maybe you didn't realize, or sometimes we didn't tell you enough, but you made us believe to say, wow, I can actually move abroad. We saw it with our own eyes when you went, and you made us believe. Thank you so much. Continue doing what you're doing, and we would love to hear those stories. Do what you're doing. A big shout out to you. I'll DM you as soon as I come off here, and our love to your family. Guys, we really do get touched. Where credit is due, we have to give it. I mean, guys, I'll add another minute to give a shout out to Nkoma Derek. Why? Because I do remember when I was doing my training, he's one person who gave me my first job. And there are things that he told me then. Because I was young, I didn't take them seriously, but it's only now that, I do implement them, and I do remember that conversation. Thank you so much for being that big brother. Thank you so much for all the things that you do, and I do wish you well. So guys, I was saying, we see everything that's happening. We haven't forgotten. We haven't forgotten the people that we left. We haven't forgotten all the potential that we used to see. Some of you guys, we know you personally, and we know, given an opportunity, you can become great. That's why we share these opportunities. That's why we try by all means to encourage. We try by all means to say there is life after life back home. If you do feel it's for you, opportunities are everywhere. So guys, that's about it. I would also want to emphasize the fact that people are actually moving. Lately, I've seen people are moving to Australia. Tradespeople. I love tradespeople because I am from that background. People are actually moving there. Of course, it takes a lot. Like I said, it doesn't come easy. It's never easy. It's going to take you time. It's going to take finances off you. It's going to drain your energy. But when it does happen, it's beautiful. I've seen people, lately people are moving to Australia. Tradespeople, if you know a tradesperson, if you know somebody who is a tradesperson, a tradeswoman, encourage them to do those things. These things do take time. Some of this, when you hear certain stories, when you hear other people's journeys, people have taken years and years. People have invested a lot of energy, a lot of time, a lot of money into it. But when they do finally go, it's beautiful. So those opportunities are still there, guys. You still can go abroad. When we do say abroad or the diaspora, we talk about any country that is outside that country where you come from. I mean, I'm from Zimbabwe, so anything outside Zimbabwe, that's the diaspora. And guys, continue to pursue those opportunities, and they could change your life. And I know maybe when you look at me, I don't suit that narrative where I've made it. I haven't even made it, but I'm not where I used to be. That's why I love to say it could be for you. It could change your life. So if you're a tradesperson, look everywhere. I said people are coming to the UK. People are going to Australia. People are going to New Zealand. People are going to Canada actually as tradespeople. So continue to explore those opportunities. Continue to go on Indeed. Continue to go on LinkedIn. Continue to go on Glassdoor. Every other job search engine. Continue to be on those platforms, and do not shy away from following bloggers that do talk about these opportunities. Go there and spend your time and energy there. You just need to be focused. You just need to commit your energy to the rightful things. So guys, one of the opportunities I want to also talk about is I've actually seen people that are coming, people in the IT field. If you know somebody who is in IT, if you know somebody who is in the IT field, those people, there's opportunities everywhere. People are coming to the UK, people are going to Canada, people are going everywhere, people are going to America. IT. If you know those people, encourage them. If you know those people, share with them this video to say, Flo has said, I don't know much. It's unfortunate. Some people prefer not to share. But if I bump into information, I'll just bring it here, and then you go on and do your own research. I know with time people will come. I do trust my people. I do trust people who come on this platform. With time also, they will be driven. They will see what we are doing and what we are trying to achieve by sharing. To say we want as many people to come, we want as many young people to start being focused. It's a fact, things are not so well for everyone. Yes, for others it's going on well, but it's not for everyone back home. So that's why we do talk of a plan B. That's why we do talk about these options. I'll go on to talk about people are coming as social workers. People are coming here, people are going to Australia, people are going to different countries, Canada, everywhere. If you know a social worker, tag them on this video. People are coming, people that we know, people that we can relate to, people that we know by name. So these things are there, these things are happening. Continue to pursue the right information. Continue to consume the right information if you want to make it in the end. I will continue to say this, to say life in the diaspora is not easy. It's not a walk in the park. It's not a bed of roses. But there is life. It will take you time. It will take you effort. It will take all sorts. So that's why we are having this conversation, to say it doesn't mean once you get on that plane and you're here, then things are easy. No, there's also another chapter. There's also work to be put in. There's also things to be done for you to achieve then the things that you are meant to achieve, or to achieve that goal that you've always had in mind. So that's why we continue with these conversations. I think I posted earlier where I said some of the opportunities that we should now start talking about. I talked about property investment. I spoke about financial investment. I spoke about upgrading and upscaling. I would love to. One of the things, as soon as I finish here, I'm rushing to finish here because I want to DM Derek Mukoko and find out what's what, because I know he's from a natural background. He will be loaded with information on some of the opportunities that we can maximize as diasporans. So it's one of the opportunities as well. People are coming, social workers. If you know somebody who is in that field, tag them. Also guys, one of the opportunities that I want to talk about is people are actually moving abroad on a study visa. This is for people with money. This is for people who are willing to put in the financial bit to it, or people that are willing to put in the academic work. People are actually applying for scholarships and people are moving abroad. That's the first part. The second part, people are actually applying into these institutions, into these universities, and they are moving abroad on a student visa. I'm not going to say whether or not it's going to be for you, or it's going to be successful, or it's not going to be easy. But we want to talk about it so that if there is somebody who wants to pursue that path, they can actually pursue it. Because if we don't talk about it, then it ceases really to be something that people are looking into. You see, the way people spoke about the K visa, and then everybody just focused on it, and yet there are all these other opportunities out there still needing people, still making people realize their dreams. So we will talk about it to say people are moving. I've seen lately people are moving to Poland on a study visa. People are going to Poland to study different things. People are moving to German on apprenticeships. People are going to study in German on apprenticeship. Of course, I promised you guys I'm still going to bring somebody who has moved to German and has done their apprenticeship in German, so that we can talk about the requirements, the age limits, and all the things that people can actually do, and the different apprenticeships that Germany is offering as a country. I've seen people are moving to America on a study visa. People are moving to Canada on a study visa. I do encourage people to go and follow this blogger, Janet Rangi. She speaks so much about study visa in Canada and America. Go and follow her. She offers valuable information. I used to follow her. I still do follow her. I've said it before, guys, as I wrap up, I've said it before where I said, I once got an admission at an American community college, admission and everything was set. Of course, I had to submit proof to say I can actually afford to pay the tuition. That's the only reason that stopped me from moving to America on a student visa. So these are opportunities. If you do feel it's for you, if you're young people, there's nothing that can stop you from moving on a student visa. You just need to have the right information, the right pathways and everything, and then you prepare yourself mentally. Some of us were to move later on in life because information wasn't there. Nobody was saying these things. So that's why, again, I'm so passionate. I will come here and say these things continuously. I promise you guys, I'll be here nearly every chance I get. I'll be here talking about these things because my life has changed. I've seen opportunities. I've seen what life else we can do for you. So I'm not saying people that are in Zimbabwe are not changing their lives or not achieving anything. People that are in Africa are doing amazing things. I've got friends and family who are in Zimbabwe and are achieving amazing, brilliant things. But I'm saying if you do feel the diaspora is for you, then these are some of the things that you should be looking into. You shouldn't just be focused on one thing to say we are moving, we are coming on a care visa. There's other options, there's other alternatives. Also, I'm here to say, as I wrap up, to say, UK is not everything. Coming to the UK is not the only country that's admitting people or that's taking people on different visa routes. People are moving to Australia, people are moving to New Zealand, people are moving to America, people are moving to Canada, people are moving to Germany, people are moving to Poland, people are moving to Luxembourg, people are moving to the Netherlands, people are moving to Italy. People are moving to a lot of other countries. It's just that some countries are not English speaking, so you need to do their language first and things like that. But moving is moving. If you are somebody who is like me, if you're passionate like me, then you will find a way. Guys, I promised you this wasn't going to take long, because I know you guys have other things that you want to do. But before I go, guys, a big thank you to everybody that continues to support us, continues to share what we do here, who continues to share with us also their input, your views. Guys, they're important to us. Thank you so much, and we can't wait to hear your success stories. If you do feel you want to share, this platform does exactly that. You can get in touch with us, and then we can find a way of bringing you on this platform. And guys, let's remember, if you're in the UK, the Layman Property Investment Summit on the 7th of September, Milton Keynes. Guys, go and check. I'll post the link again on our page, guys. And if you're new to the country, you're on a COS, you're on student visa, there's a discount for you. You don't have to pay the £70 for the event, but it's an event that's happening. It's an event where we're going to learn. It's an event that will change our lives, and that will change the way we view life in the diaspora. The way we make decisions in the diaspora will change as a result of that summit. I'm also going to check with the organizers of the event to see if we can find somewhere where we can stream the event. So if I do find something on that one, definitely you'll hear it here first, guys. I do love you, and thank you so much for all that you do. We love you. Thank you.